An old employee brings a glass of water to the manager. Then the manager asks, "How are you?" The old employee leaves without saying anything. The manager then says to the boy standing next to him, "Did you notice that the old employee has been looking troubled for quite a few days? Maybe he has some problem. Did you notice that?" The boy says, "Yes, yesterday I tried to talk to him, but he didn't respond." Then the manager says, "We should talk to the owner. She might find a solution." The boy says, "I also feel that the old employee is very troubled." Then the manager says, "Let's go talk to the owner." Then both of them go to the owner's office. The manager says to the owner, "We need to talk to you." The owner says, "Tell me, what is it?" The manager says, "We think there is some problem with the old employee. Whenever we try to talk, he doesn't respond and also looks worried." The owner says, "I have also been noticing this for many days, but I couldn't figure out anything either." The manager says, "You should talk to him once. Maybe he will tell you." And next to them says, "He is a loyal employee of our company. We should definitely ask him." The owner says, "He is not just an employee. He is like our family and a very old employee." Then the owner says, "I will make a call," calls someone, and says, "Send the old employee inside." Then she hangs up. After a short while, the old employee comes in and says, "Is there any work?" The owner says, "There is no work, but tell us, you have been very troubled for many days. Tell us about your worry." The old employee says, "It's nothing." The owner says, "You are like family to us, but today you have to tell us." The old employee says, "It's really nothing." And the manager says, "He is hiding something from us, and it's visible from his face too." The owner says, "Please tell us, what is the matter?" The old employee says, "My daughter," and then faints and falls right there. Then both boys get up, support the old employee, and help him stand. Then both boys take him to another room. The manager brings the old employee back to consciousness and then gives him water. Then the manager puts the glass down and the owner asks, "Why did you faint? And tell us, have you eaten anything?" The old man says, "I haven't eaten anything for 3 days." The owner says, "What? You haven't eaten for 3 days? What is the matter that is troubling you so much? And you were about to tell us about your daughter." Actually, what happened was, his daughter told him, "I need a bike to go to college." And then the father said, "My owner has an old bike. I will buy it from her and give it to you." The daughter said, "Buy me a new bike." The father said, "I am just a regular employee. I cannot buy a new bike because I don't have that much money." Then the daughter gets angry and leaves, and the father becomes very worried. Then he tells the owner, that was the reason. The owner says, "If you had told us, we would have helped you." Then the daughter runs to her father and says, "Are you okay?" And the owner says, "Are you his daughter?" The girl says, "Yes, someone called and told me that your father is sick." The owner says, "You are the reason for his illness." Then the daughter says to her father, "What have I done?" The old employee says, "No, don't say anything to my daughter." And the owner says to the girl, "You should be ashamed. You are insisting on buying a new bike. Do you know that household expenses also need to be managed? Shameless." And the old employee says, "My daughter is very good. Don't say anything to her." The owner says, "Did you see how much your father loves you? He can't even bear to hear a word against you, but you are troubling him so much. He works day and night to earn some money, but you don't seem to care at all." Then the daughter cries and says to her father, "Forgive me. It's all my fault. If I hadn't insisted on the bike, you wouldn't be in this state." And the father says, "It's okay. Such a compassionate father deserves a like."